These persons, who were taken into custody in the provinces of Ankara, Istanbul, Trabzon, and Antalya, are publicly known figures. Hurşit Tolun is the most sensational of the bunch. Tolun worked in different levels of the Turkish army, such as the commander of the Aegean Legion, the 1st Legion. General Tolun, following his retirement, became involved in the association of Kemalist thought. His name is mentioned in the diary of retired Navy Admiral Özden Örnek, who confessed to have attempted a series of coups which are known with the codes Blonde Girl and Moonlight. Another person who was taken into custody is the chair of the Association of Kemalist Thought, retired General Şener Eruygur. Eruygur was appointed as the commander of the Gendarmerie Forces in 2002. General Eruygur was the leading actor in the rallies organized to prevent the presidential elections in Turkey. Also, his name was found occasionally in the diary of the retired admiral. Mustafa Balbay is the second person who was taken into custody from the same newspaper in the frame of the Ergenekon investigation. The first journalist from the daily Cumhuriyet was İlhan Selçuk, editor-in-chief. Balbay is known with his neo-nationalist line appearing on several TV stations. Ufuk Çelebi, who took over the execution of the newspaper, headlined "Calls for a Coup." In his editorials, he used a provocative rhetoric. Çelebi had a close liaison with the army. The most popular figure in custody is the president of the Ankara Chamber of Commerce, Sinan Aygun. Aygun attracted attention with his neo-nationalist rhetoric during the elections held on July 22, 2007. Aygun was one of the first figures who visited President Abdullah Gül to show support. Erol Mutacimler, who is known for his deep analysis, was columnist for several dailies, and he hosted various TV programs on a number of channels. Mutacimler is currently teaching strategy and revolution history at 2 universities. He received serious reactions with his latest rhetoric. Birol Başaran used to be the head of the Association of Kemalist Thought of Istanbul's Karaköy branch. Başaran is president over the Association of the Neo-Nationalist Businessmen. He was also nominated as the leader of the Republican People's Party in 2001. Başaran at a conference made implications for a coup, saying there would be days of outlaw. Retired General Levent Ersuz was the chief of intelligence at the Gendarmerie headquarters. Another general in his book claimed he eavesdropped on telephone conversations on the order of the then chief of Gendarmerie intelligence, Levent Ersuz. Turhan Çömez, who is at large, has still been under police search. Former AK Party deputy Çömez drew attention with his oppositional attitudes. His latest sensational meeting was with the acting chief judge of the Constitutional Court, Osman Paksut. Çömez is known to have amicable contacts with the main opposition party, CHP. Professor Ovala, who got into trouble in the past with malpractice for medical practice on a patient who had cancer, was taken into custody in the Black Sea region province of Trabzon. The company run by Professor Ovala had ontological experiments through a cancer vaccine trial and was sued. Meanwhile, the famous medical school Hacettepe announced the practice unethical. In the Mediterranean province of Antalya, 2 persons were detained. One of them has been reported to be a colonel.